Well, I'm sick. I don't feel well, so we're not playing Final Fantasy, not playing Final Fantasy tonight, because that would be miserable to play while sick. So we're just doing the usual, you know. Ugh. And why not? Oh, no. Nah. I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna go to, oh. Tempted to go straight to the Castlevania stuff, but we'll start off with these guys. Do this. Wow. Alright, I gotta pull up the the weapon evolution guide that I use. Okay, from this one I need Bracer. Okay. Hold on. Well, luckily Bracer's right here. Oh, let's go with Bracer stuff. Maybe we go with... We'll go Candelabra Dora. Spinach. Go Track the Orb as well. Candy Box right off the bat. I'm gonna say that if we're gonna have 6 weapons. So... Well, I'll get Fire Wand too. So, I guess, man, I was hoping I was gonna be able to play, Final Fantasy tonight, but I basically have just been in bed the entire day because I've not felt well at all. So it's like, yeah, we're about to do like, ooh, 1 second. Got a phone call. Okay. Just had to let somebody know about some stuff after they called, you know. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've just been in bed kind of like the entire day, just sleeping for the most part, trying to feel better. Well, I need some weapons with some piercing. That's a little better. Kind of really getting carried by these items that are dropping. From the Dark Kana. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy how go spinach, knife. I'll wait to pick that up until they start coming at me again. There we go. Wow. Alright, I kind of didn't want to use these anymore. Cause I don't know, they don't really... I don't really find them all that exciting. The tarot cards. server rots, server rows. So what was I saying? I don't know. Should I go pentagram? I mean, I have. Yeah, why not? So, yeah, the anime, Full Metal Alchemist, I didn't watch any last night because I was actually starting to feel pretty awful last night. So I really just have those 6 episodes that I watched on Sunday night, Monday morning. But oh, it's a cross. That would have been good, actually. Ugh, this is pretty dire looking. So I just don't have the damage output. Do I get this just so I don't lose immediately? Honestly, it might have been these. I'm gonna get this. So I'm For people who are astute and who know, I'm basically about to get to that episode. Oh, son of a gun. Right when I was about to pick it up. Oh, those don't get blown up by the bomb? Are you kidding me? You know. The Nina episode. So I wonder if for how many people that was kind of like their first introduction to like messed up things in Japanese culture, in Japanese pop culture. Because, you know, there is a lot of screwed up things in Japanese stuff. It's just kind of the nature of how Japan views the world versus the West. So, which, you know, I find interesting more than off-putting. Because Japan really does delve into some pretty dark things. Both entertainment-wise and in other aspects as well. It's just kind of fascinating how much they do so. You know, it is like very some of the stuff they engage with, the stories, art, music, is like kind of horrific in a way. I mean, you just look at some of the all shotgun calls for 2 drones. Yeah, you just look at some of the like some of the Vocaloid stuff that, you know, I've been talking about that for a little bit, and there's some really screwed up stuff. I mean, even the song that I was talking about that I was a fan of, the monitoring, like it's wild. It's crazy, kind of just how messed up it is when you think about it. And then there's like a whole bunch of like really weird stuff of like Vocaloid songs about like torture and everything, and presented in a very like cheery way, I guess you could say. Maybe not cheery, but like there we go. Maybe not cheery, but like not with the same level of like not the same way people in the West would think about it. or approach it, or write about it, or something. Yeah, I'll get that. So, I don't know, I've always kind of found it fascinating because that stuff doesn't really bother me. Doesn't disturb me, I guess I should say. Very rarely does it. I'll say it that way. It'll stick with me, but it won't, like, you know, I'm not super sensitive to that kind of stuff. Because I'm able to, like, I guess, dissociate. No, like, I'm able to just put it behind. Although some people can't, you know? That's always something you kind of gotta be aware of. Because there's some really, messed up stuff. I need more damage, man. Oh. There we go. 1000 edge. That's perfect. That's the damage output I needed. I thought that's the damage I need. I thought that was the damage I needed, but kinda still barely making it. I could get the pentagram to evolve. That would be fantastic. Do I have 6? Yeah, I have 6 sub-weapons. But so, even still, the whole episode with Nina and Full Metal Alchemist, man, that's a rough one. That sucks. Speaking of, I wonder what was my first kind of brush with, like, oh wow, this is a screwed up thing when it comes to anime. Let's see, let's go with, it's gotta be Tome. I don't know. Probably can't remember because, like I said, it doesn't make that large of an impression on me. I guess Torona's box. That sounds good. Just get those little passive... I say passive, but... yeah, obviously they're passive. Those little tiny buffs. Man. I gotta think really hard. I guess kind of the first adult anime that I watched, which not really adult per se, was I didn't have growing up for the longest time I didn't have access to anime. I mean, like an anime like an easy way to watch anime, right? Like here in the US, a lot of people watched anime through Cartoon Network, because they had a lot of stuff. That's why Gundam Wing is so popular in the West, and etc., etc. Oh, I missed the missile. But yeah, I never had it, so... but when I would go to see my my relatives on the other side of the state, and stay at my grandmother's, my grandmother had Cartoon Network, so I would, you know, a large portion of my time there, when I would go to see them, I would spend watching Cartoon Network, or the Toonami block. And of course it was, it would go on like weekends and stuff, so a lot of times, there's the cursor. A lot of times, well, you know, on like Saturdays, you know, my family would watch Saturday Night Live, right? So I would be up kind of late already, and then I had a TV in the room that I would stay in. Do I have 6 weapons? I do, but I'm gonna be... evolving stuff. There it is. Oh yeah, I already grabbed a 7th weapon. Well, whatever. just go over here, grab everything here, and then head back to the left. So I guess kind of like the first adult anime I watched was the Adult Swim dubbing of Yu Yu Hakusho. Also, which, I mean, to be honest, that's not really like a super adult anime per se. Now, I think a lot of times when people say adult, the implication is that it's risque to some extent. But I'm more so talking about, like, you know, not for kids, definitely for an older audience. So, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho has some light amounts of, I guess what you'd call it, gore? I mean, it's got like blood and stuff. It's not like extremely graphic. Okay, somebody loses an arm or something, but it's not like it shows the tendons or anything, you know, or the muscle. I should probably go for this after I get this, or not. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that. Oh. Wow. All the way back up there for nothing. Yeah, right? You can do this. Long gun. No. Get that. Alright, let's speed up here. There we go. Reroll? Yeah, sure. So, the specific episode of Yu Yu Hakusho I first watched was, It was the finale of the first arc, like the 4 demon beasts or something. Seiryu, Genbu, Suzaku, and I always forget the last one. But that one. That was the first episode I saw of Yu Yu Hakusho. That was kind of like an, I guess in some ways, an eye-opening moment of like, whoa, there's like anime for adults. Because I'm, you know, because they're like cursing and stuff in it, and you know, I'm used to like at this point I'm used to like I don't even remember what Gazakai. Oh, it needs the harm. Oh, I think I just skipped it accidentally. So I guess in some ways that was kind of like the first messed up thing. Well, not really. I don't know. Yu Yu Hakusho is honestly kind of tame at that point. I think maybe the only like messed up parts, the messed up parts are when you get to like the Dark Tournament. Right? There we go. So was it already time for the boss? Wow, I was really slow on this. There we go. Dude. He just can't die on that first cycle, can he? So yeah, you know, I've really seen the most insane things that Japan comes out with, so it's really hard to get me with that stuff. Because it's just like, beyond a certain point, it's like, who cares? It's like, oh yeah, I've seen the same thing a million times. Oh yeah, take the young girl, fuse her with an animal, and then whatever. I mean, I guess, not to say that, you know, if it's a character that is actually well written and, you know, you would actually care about. Lance Bean? Move speed increases armor, confine special pickups. Okay. Projectile speed increases might. Oh. It looks like, well, let's go with the easy. Okay, what does the spread shot need to evolve? Needs tome. Okay. And there's tome. Yeah, we'll get Fire Wand. Now this is easier because I got the Explosion Arcana. Part of Fire. Down. So I really kind of do enjoy anime that are, as much as it doesn't faze me, I'm just kind of interested on principle of what kind of stuff people in Japan come up with in that kind of screwed up way that they have talent for doing. I don't know. Because it is kind of fascinating to see just like a totally unhinged kind of story, kind of unfold. Right, like there's this one manga, I totally forget the name of it, but it's basically like, it's almost like your typical kind of zombie apocalypse kind of thing that starts happening. Except, instead of zombies, when people the people turn into giant chickens? It's just so weird. And it just doesn't make sense. And I remember just sitting there thinking like, what is even happening? You know, it's pretty graphic, you know, it shows people getting like ripped apart and stuff and all that. But it's so weird and so bizarre. It's like, who would even come up with this? Like that's why that interests me. 'Cause it's just like, the person who came up with this has to be like a psycho. Or like, there's another one that's like another apocalyptic scenario, but it's called Magical Girl Massacre, I think. And it's basically just like a bunch of like magical girls kind of descend from the sky and just start killing everyone. And it's just like, what? It's just, and it's like it is super brutal and graphic. And it's just like, what the, you know, what is wrong with people? You know, you read it and you're just like, I don't know if I like Japan. I mean, you know, in the sense of like, it's like, if they're coming up with such messed up things, like, why is that? You know, why do they kind of, you know, what, how does Japan kind of just foster this stuff? I think that's kind of like an important thing to know, in a way. Like, why does Japan kind of foster these kind of insane things? And I guess it's like not gonna be totally like, it's not like Japan's the only country that has kind of like messed up stuff. I mean, there's plenty of stuff in other countries as well. I mean, just speaking about America, you know, there's like, for instance, Metalocalypse. You know, that's just like gore with comedy. But Japan actually does treat that stuff kind of seriously. Like, I can't think of a whole lot of anime or manga where there's the same level of brutality as something like Metalocalypse, but in universe it's not treated as with the level of sincerity that it should be treated with. And what I mean by that is, like, if somebody gets, like, chewed up by a monster or something, like, the characters respond with a level of horror when they see it, right? But in a show like Metalocalypse, it's just like, they just kind of, it's like, oh, whatever. Like, who cares? You know? Just like total disregard for human life. Which, yeah, I know, it's a cartoon. Like, it's not that serious. But I think it still kind of says something, right? Says something about something. I forgot to turn off the tarot cards. Remind me to do that next time. I'll actually get that. Oh, spread gun is so great. Now, of course, there is like gaggy. There's gag anime and stuff where it's like, oh, you know, like Dokuro-chan, where it's like this angel who like constantly like brutalizes this guy, but it's done in a very comedic way. It's, you know, the guy's fine. You know, there's a level of realism that's not there. What am I waiting for weapons? I don't know. Let me just get another weapon that works with what I got. And then just start picking stuff up. I don't have Toro in this box, so I'm not going to pick that up right now. Santa water, sure. Oh. Okay, now this is the spread shot. Oh, that's really good. That's super good, dude. Man, just like in the actual Contra games, spread shot is just so amazing. Now, granted, I know I have other weapons as well contributing to it, and that, Heart of Fire is really putting in a lot of work, but yeah. So, let's see here. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get, I don't know what anything needs. So, let me check the evolutions. Oh, duplicator for the missiles, and hollow heart for the claw. So we'll do that. Oh, there's an Arcana back here. Yeah, let's get that. Alright, hollow heart for that. Just immediately. Oh, bounces for the spread? That's actually amazing. So, you know what? Let's get the silver ring here. Where's the ring? Oh, there we go. Gunastrophe. Oh my gosh. I think I picked up one of the things that shortens cooldowns. Had to have. Because this is kind of insane. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Didn't even see the guy. So, oh. On the topic of anime, yeah, on the topic of anime, I just, just saw that the manga Liar Game has an anime, and I read that several years ago, up to the current chapters, or whatever was translated at the time. That was a really good manga. I think I'll start reading it again so that I can, and then watch the manga maybe? I don't know. Some of that stuff does kind of, it's like, once you know what's happening, it doesn't really have the same punch. Because it's one of those anime where the plot revolves around, like, figuring stuff out. And if you're not really figuring anything out alongside the characters, then because you already know what is happening, it's like it loses a bit of its entertainment. Like, unless you really, really love it. But yeah, so I think I started with the manga. I'll go back to the manga. And then I'll look at the anime. It is really cool, so, I mean, I guess because it's an anime, people would know, so I don't have to, but if you don't know, the basic premise of Liar Game is that, now this was several years before this, but before, you know, the thing that I'm gonna say it's like this, or I don't know, man. So basically, there's this organization that finds people who are in financial debt, and then they offer that person an opportunity to win money. And then, yeah, they go through, you have to go through a bunch of games. Liar games. Oh my gosh. Whatever. And the games are kind of like, so obviously, you know, the comparison is going to be made to Squid Game. But I never watched Squid Game, but I think it's different on the premise that people die in Squid Game, whereas in Liar Game, they don't. They're just in... Okay. I'm not looking for playlists. Okay. I'll just bring up my stream now on my phone so I can monitor things so I know when it's down or not. But anyways, Squid Game. People die for money. Liar Game. People go into horrific debt to get money. So with Squid Game, it was a lot of, from an outside perspective, it looked like a lot of like children's games that were being played. For Liar Game, it's like mental games. And I wish I had an example. Okay, I think I remember one of the games was like, one of the games was basically I'm just gonna go in here and wait for the countdown. One of the games was they split people up into two teams, and each team was kind of separated from each other, and they would organize they would send one person in to kind of like the common room in between the two teams, and they would each come in with a briefcase with a certain amount of money that was the grand total of what everybody had like earned or something, basically. And they would take a portion of that money, put it in the briefcase, and then when the representative from both teams met in that middle room, they would do kind of like a Price is Right kind of thing. Like, oh, I bet that you brought 300,000 yen in the briefcase. Or something like that. And then whoever got closer, or... yeah, I think got closer, they would win the, why are the Santa Waters not in here? Weird. Oh. Please reconnect. Come on. Okay. We're connected again. So whatever team won in that liar game, you know, they'd win the money from the other person's briefcase, and the goal was, I think it was after so many rounds or something, whichever team had the most money would win. And I think they would go on to, like, the next set of games. And then I think the game that I ended on was like some sort of musical chairs, but the chairs were like spread across an entire island. Which was kind of interesting. Uh-oh. So YouTube's telling me that my connection's bad. Oh, but apparently it's fine. So yeah, musical chairs across an entire island, and chairs were in different locations. You could move the chairs, I think, and like hide them, but yeah, it was it was a good show, or a good manga. So I want to go back to it because it was really, really cool. So yeah, that manga ruled. I'm gonna get back into that. Nice to see that it got the recognition it deserved with got the recognition it deserved in getting an anime. Gains a bonus to all stats after reviving. Well, that's definitely the one thing. The blue and the red. I'm gonna guess after this. After I do this character, she'll unlock the new stage. Oh, this weapon can freeze. We'll go with the explosion though. Yeah, I'll get that. Bible, Thunderbird, Rune Tracer. Bird. Okay, yeah, we'll get that. I said this last time, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a oh, dummy. I didn't pick up the I didn't turn off the server rots. See you laser. Rune Tracer exploded. A Peachon. Or Ebony. Wings. Oh, tempting. I almost screwed up there. Uh-oh. No, I'm good, I think. I feel like the game is so quiet now compared to what it was. It was like blasting my eardrums out beforehand. Oh, let's try to get one of the other ones. Ah, dude. Okay. Sparrow. So let's see, what else? What else is there to talk about? Oh, I need to see what the laser evolves with. Oh, Tirjisu. Nice. Good thing I got it. So we can get spinach. One more projectile. Nice. Effect lasts longer? Ah. Okay, Spellbinder will be pretty good then. guess the next thing to talk about would be, you know, I kind of want to like jump in on the newest Dragon Ball stuff just to see what it's like, but I'm gonna have like zero context for anything. Also, what is it? Is it Daima? Is that the newest thing? It's just like baby versions of all the characters. Like, it kind of doesn't sound all that interesting. Wow, these flies suck. Get this. Gains 4 levels. Nice. We'll go. Oh. Is that? Okay. Damn. I hope this internet gets fixed soon. Again. I'm back. Oh, I hope this gets fixed soon, man, because it is just so... It sucks so much. At the very least, when I talked to the, when I talked to the Comcast guy, he was like, oh yeah, I see everything. So, hopefully that means it's gonna be... I'm hoping that because it was so sudden, it's like easy to fix. But you never know. Oh, I should probably get this weapon upgrade here. Since I can. Oh, armor. Tracer? I'll just grab Crown, because why not? Really like to level up more quickly. I do have everything needed for my evolutions right here. Just need one more passive. Oh. Come on, one more passive. Please. Please. I mean, yes, those are passives, but I was asking for, but they're not the ones that I want. What do I even want? I guess tome? I should just grab anything, honestly. Hey, Candelabradora, there we go. Now I can just get what I want. Okay, let's speed things up here. And I got enough of enough sub weapons. There we go. Pronto beam. These are split into multiple beams when they hit. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Oh. Wait. Crown? So... yeah, I don't know. What am I... Spellbinder. Chance to freeze? Yeah, get that. I guess I'll get my last Arcana early. Yeah, that. Oh. Not putting out enough damage to take this guy out as fast as I thought I could. I still went out pretty easily. Oh. Chest over here. Nice. Oh. Okay. Nice explosions. Prototype A. Oh! He spawned on top of me. Okay. Nice rainbow. Oh. Okay. Well, folks, you probably caught it, but I didn't. I screwed up again. Because I didn't take, I took, the claws instead of waiting for ebony wings. Oh. Man, I just can't see a single thing. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I didn't take it or something. do that. Those missiles are big. Big fuzzy fist. Alright. Get that. Alright, now we just sit and wait for the boss. So, man, I got so sidetracked because of all the disconnects. But I guess basically, bone. Yeah. Man, because I've been so sick, it's like, I don't know what to say. Because I haven't really done anything today. Wow. Nice gold farm. Okay. Now I can go for the boss. Should be already done. So I think I might call it here. I'll see if I unlock that new stage. Hyper hectic highway. There we go. It's a new stage. Okay, just a few more. This looks like a cool character. You know what? Let me do that. Let me do Hectic Highway. And then that'll be it. Oh, right. Okay. You see, I'm glad in a way that I'm not playing Final Fantasy VII tonight, because this would have been awful to have to deal with. Phaser? Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah. Good thing I'm not playing Final Fantasy VII. Because that would just be so irritating to me. Phaser's coming in pretty clutch here. There we go. Who's this guy? Brad Fang. He's a werewolf. Wow, werewolves in this game? I mean, you know. Yeah, let's get that. Never minds. Tractor. Well, I gotta make sure that Diver Mines is my only weapon that I can upgrade because there's only one weapon box. That's not good. Well. That reminds. Okay. I just gotta let that be the only one. Uh-oh. The glass fandango. How long is this one? Oh. Must be short since I can get a weapon upgrade right away. Atmo torpedo. Creates damaging zones that attract enemies. Oh, and you can, oh, you get another one you can get another one after you use it up. Okay. Oh no. Am I actually going back? No, I'm not. Okay. Well, that's good that it checks to make sure that you can always upgrade it. There we go. There. Last one is... Yeah, that was tone. It's a spread. Is that it? I have everything, right? Yeah. So just whatever I want for passives. Oh, brother, dude. We good? Okay, looks like we're good. Man, I really hope. I really, really hope that, I'll just get that. I really hope, come Thursday, the wait list works out so I can get, this internet issue fixed. Alright. Cause, man, I don't like it. You know, I really am trying to stream every day, because it feels like, because I kind of need to, you know? I need to stream every day, or else I'm gonna drop off. Not end up doing it, just kind of making excuses, and then you know, it wouldn't be good. So I need that taken care of. But yeah, this will be it for tonight, because it's about 2 hours. I just wanna relax since I don't feel well. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll watch something tonight, anime-wise. Probably like probably just more Full Metal Alchemist, honestly, because I really like Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. It's probably a 15-minute stage, so it shouldn't be too long. Oh, I missed that other one. Whatever. Oh, how did I not get that? I thought that was all the way down at the bottom. Oh, it's out of bounds. That's why I didn't get it. Okay. Oh, maybe it's 20 minutes. Could be. Great. What do I have to say for a few more minutes? Cherry bomb. Oh, that's pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Just... Man. I really gotta figure out how to talk more. Okay. Got that. Got that. In Simondo? Mondo says he doesn't even need guns. Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. Interesting. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it. Let me see my progress here on... Okay. Survive 50 minutes with all these and evolve their weapons, yeah. Yep. Oh, brother. Is it back? Okay, I think it's back now. Well, good as time. Good a time as any. Oh, dude. It just won't stop. Oh, and I have to wait potentially another week if I don't get on that, if that wait list doesn't come through. Alright, whatever. I'm calling it quits here. So, have a nice night, people. Same as I always say. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow with something. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy, maybe if I feel good, or maybe